I'm Manuel Hernandez and welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central, hope you're all doing well. Another day, another Norwich City victory. Absolutely loving what's going on at the football club at the moment. So much happiness, so much respect for all these players and the way they're going about their business. Norwich in a really good place, and at the moment they are the best team in the league currently. That's without question. At the moment they are the best team in the league, playing brilliant football, defending brilliantly, showing a lot of endeavour and attacking prowess going forward. Norwich City look absolutely excellent, and I for one am over the moon. And that Norwich City are providing a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun for Norwich City fans. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'll be reacting to Norwich City's 2-0 win over Bristol City and going through all the action. If you are new to Norwich City Central, please do consider hitting the subscribe button down below for consistent match reviews, previews and all that stuff. And yeah, a really good win for Norwich. 2 goals by Jordan Hugoal, who's done brilliant. And that kind of sums up with Norwich. We've had quite a lot of injuries this season. And I just want to take 2 examples of players. Tim Krul's had injuries and he suffered from COVID, but Michael McCoven, Dan Barden have come in and they've done a really good job. And today, Jordan Hugoal's come in for Timo Pukki, who's played the majority of the games, and he was absolutely excellent. Jordan Hugoal led the line well, scored 2 good goals, 2 good finishes, two finishes which were instinctive, a striker's finish, and I'm absolutely over the moon. And yeah, I fingers crossed next season, come August, September, Carrow Road will hopefully have a lot more fans in the ground, and we'll be playing Premier League football. That's what we can dream of. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Still a long way to go, but if Norwich City continue like this, they will look likely to finish in the top 2 spots. It's absolutely brilliant at the moment, and yeah, I'm over the moon. And as I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Let's look at the game and let's look at the team news. All the outfield players remained in their spots. So Mario Ranjic was in the number 10 role. Cantwell and Buendia, who've been in great form, continue with their roles. One change, however, and that's the goalkeeper, Dan Barden, who's done a really good job in goal, is put on the bench. Tim Krul, who's been in a positive COVID case, has now come back into the side, and that's probably the second best transition I've seen today. Dan Barden to Tim Krul. Dan Barden's been good, but Tim Krul's on another level, and yeah, definitely the second best transition I've seen today, although I've seen 2 really good transitions of power, as you were. And Tim Krul is a powerful goalkeeper. He's someone who's been the best goalkeeper this season, but didn't really have much to do today, and that's the credit to the Norwich City outfield team, who are absolutely brilliant. Norwich City started well on the front foot, although Bristol City did have an early chance in the 5th minute. And as I said, I don't think Bristol City had any shots on target in the entire game. That's the credit to how well Norwich City defended and how well they played. But they did go close early on. Casey Palmer having a deflected shot, and it almost runs through to the Bristol City player to tap it in. It goes out for a corner. It would have been a lucky deflected goal. But as I said, since that, Norwich City won the front foot from the first minute to the last minute and created lots of chances. Jordan Hugoal led the line well, and he made every now and then he made some nice runs in behind. Kenny McLean made some nice runs in behind, and that allowed for Buendia and Cantwell in the middle to start orchestrating play, and they did really well. And there was a lovely moment in the 20th minute where Todd Cantwell played some brilliant football. As I said, we were stretching them with long runs from Kenny McLean, long runs from Hugoal, and Cantwell had some space in the middle of the pitch, puts a beautiful ball out on the right-hand side to Max Aarons, who has played in some really advanced roles in this game. Max Aarons got forward on several occasions. Max Aarons is in the box, spots Buendia's free from about 12 yards, and Buendia guides it towards the goal, but a Bristol City block from, I think, Alfie Mawson denies it, and that would have been a brilliant goal when Norwich City stretched to play, but it was a good block. And Norwich City continued to create lots of good chances, stretching the Bristol City defence. Kenny McLean put a lovely ball across for Jordan Hugoal, 6 yards out. You're thinking surely he's going to score from point blank range, but the goalkeeper Bentley makes a really good save to deny Jordan Hugoal, but it only took him a couple of minutes to then get on the score sheet. Some really nice play. Max Aarons yet again gets right the way to the byline, lays it back to Todd Cantwell, who puts a brilliant cross into the box. Todd Cantwell's been in great form. A beautiful cross, puts it with power and pace, kind of across the 12-yard line, and Jordan Hugoal just guides it into the bottom left-hand or right-hand corner to make it Norwich City 1, Bristol City 0. And I'm really pleased for Jordan Hugoal because he's been an understudy to Timo Pukki. And for me, I would still play Adam Eder when he comes back over him. But Jordan Hugoal is someone who reminds me a little bit of Grant Holt. He's got that physical edge. He's a bit of a character. And a really good finish from Hugoal. And it's good to see him get some goals, which will do him a lot of confidence. And that was it for the first half, really. Norwich City having lots of the ball, creating some really good chances, and Bristol City couldn't really get near us. I thought Oliver Skip and Kenny McLean were excellent at just breaking any counter-attacks, and just the game management from this Norwich City side is absolutely excellent. And Norwich City in the second half continued in that fashion. Bristol City had about 5 minutes of good play at the start of the second half, but didn't create any chances. Tim Krul was a spectator in this game, and how much credit goes towards these Norwich City players and Daniel Farke. Bristol City are 9th from the table. It's not like we're playing a team towards the bottom of the table. Bristol City come off the back of a really good win against Preston. We're playing a good championship team. We're playing the team who are 9th in the table. And we absolutely obliterated them. We were absolutely excellent in this game, and we continued to play some really good stuff. On the hour mark, Buendia from 25 yards out with his left foot, a beautiful long-range strike. It would have been a brilliant goal, and it just goes just wide of the post. And Emily Buendia is someone who looks now very likely to stay at Norwich, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm so shocked that he's staying at Norwich because he's that good of a player. He should be at the top level, but hopefully he takes Norwich City to the Premier League. And I look at Buendia. If I was to compare him to a player like Mesut Ozil, look, of course Mesut Ozil in his prime was one of the best cowns. But when you compare someone like Buendia and Ozil, what I love about Buendia is he's someone who does the dirty work. Today he didn't have his best game going forward, but his defensive work rate was second to none. And you don't get that from someone like Mesut Ozil. And I'm not saying Buendia is better than Mesut Ozil, although in the last couple of years, Buendia has put in better performance than Ozil. But I think what I'm trying to say is I just love Buendia's work rate on and off the ball. He's absolutely superb. And it's great news that Daniel Farke said he's very likely to stay, or 99% chance of staying at the club. Norwich City have won 15 games prior to this game. 13 of them have been by a 1-goal margin. But quite a few of those 1-goal margins, I think they look more comfortable, like the Cardiff game, where they definitely deserved their victory. And in this game, I think Daniel Farke would have wanted Norwich City to get a few more goals and not have that 1-goal margin in case, in the last minutes of the game, Bristol City get a fluky corner or something like that. And we did make it 2-0 and then the last 20 minutes. Max Aarons, who almost played like a right winger in this game, puts across to Jordan Hugoal and he diverts it into the goal. There's a lot of controversy around this goal, whether it should have stood from Bristol City fans because there was a head injury, but I laugh at this. The ball comes in, Jordan Hugoal and the Bristol City player collide. The Bristol City player, he doesn't even touch his head, but he goes down holding his head. And then what I love about the next moment is as he sees Max Aarons, he's just about to get to his feet to continue. Holds his head for a couple of seconds, just about to get to his feet to continue, and he sees Max Aarons run into the box. And then he goes back down holding his head to say, I need to stop the game, ref, which was just laughable. Max Aarons puts the ball across, takes a deflection, and Jordan Hugoal chests it in for a couple of yards. And then the Bristol City defender gets back to his feet. There's blatant cheating from the Bristol City defender, trying to con the ref, trying to stop the game for a head injury. He wasn't injured with his head. Norwich City had every right to play on. And if the Bristol City player didn't decide to cheat, then maybe we wouldn't have scored the second goal. But Norwich City end the game 2-0, and it was an absolutely excellent performance. Defensively, we were brilliant. Going forward, we had more than enough to beat Bristol City, and I'm over the moon because Bristol City are a good team at this level. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. My man of the match, probably Jordan Hugoal, although I thought Kenny McLean was absolutely excellent. He's done put in really good performances recently. But as I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Norwich City are on fire at the moment, and just enjoy it because Norwich City are a beautiful team to watch at the moment. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you later.